commercial field. Right, there are two types of researchers that we commonly use. There are various types of research, but I'm talking about the broadest category of categorizing researchers. First we call basic research or pure research, and the second one we call applied research. Now, basic research or pure research is it's actually talking about using existing substances and creating a new knowledge. And usually, pure research or basic research are used at very high academic levels, generally PhD levels. That means you will create some new knowledge that, of course, using existing knowledge as the base, and that's actually quite broad, and it takes a long time because you have to develop a model, you have to set hypotheses, and you have to set hypothesis testing models, and it's done in grand scale. As far as you all are concerned, okay, you are not going to do this one because you don't have time to do that, and it is not required to do that too. Time allowed for you to complete your dissertation is 1 year. You may get a little bit of time. Depends whether the university will grant that or not. Okay, but maximum 1 year. So you have to prepare your mindset. Maximum I'm going to do that in 1 year, not more than that. So yeah, you can't conduct a basic research in 1 year. It will usually go for about 3 to 4 years time. But applied research. Applied researchers are the type of research that we use on a day-to-day basis for various purposes. Maybe to test the customer's loyalty, to understand the perception of customers for a new product that you're going to put into the market. So these are more useful, more practical level research. I'm not saying that these are very impractical. The thing is that to understand their practicality, you need to have another PhD. They're so academic. But these are more useful on a day-to-day basis we do. Yeah? So this is the one that, I'll give you two examples we have here. You see, these two examples will give you a very good idea about what kind of a knowledge that you seek to achieve from a research like basic research. If you want to find a simple answer for this one, it is never going to be possible, because you need to set so many criteria. You need to go through a lot of things to find it out, which can't be done in a small period of time, and you need a lot of resources as well. But if you have a look at the next example, which actually talks about applied research example. See how simple it looks. Should McDonald's add Italian pasta to its dinner menu? This again based on a real example. It happens sometime back again in Australia. Because in Australia there are places like, I grew up in Melbourne, so in Melbourne you see a lot of Greeks. They say that that's the second largest contingent of Greeks in the world other than Greece. Of course, you see a lot of Greeks in Greece, right? But the second largest Greek community is actually in Melbourne. Now, the thing is that the, I like Greek food. They got very nice food. But when they are in Melbourne, they don't make Greek food. They all make Italian food. So they all have pizzas, pastas, and most of the Greeks, they do, because they're very good, smart businessmen. And they do mostly, they run pizzerias. Pizza Hut and those kind of things are not very popular, at least in Melbourne, because you get very good fresh pizzas. And the Greeks, I don't really want to comment about their pizza. Not bad, but I think it's their own style. Yeah, so because they have a very huge, large community of Greeks there, McDonald's, I think you know that they have this double cheeseburger and all the whatever, they have their standard set, right? But they actually do a lot of product diversification based on the location. Now, for example, when you go to McDonald's in Hong Kong and China, you can see the corn, sweet corn, right? Sweet corn cannot be found in many places. In USA, they have sweet corn as well because they have plenty of production of sweet corn. But you can't find sweet corn in the McDonald's in UK. And then in India, McDonald's really have curries. They really have curries. They serve curries. But you don't find Mac curry in Hong Kong or China. So they diversify the product based on the location. So in Italy, yes, you find Mac pasta, Mac pizza, mini versions, as well as in some areas. So they have this mini version of things. And so before introduction of this one, they conducted a survey again, and it's an applied research. Now I use the word survey interchangeably. So survey and research, they actually have more similarities than not. They're not the same, but more similarities than not. Okay? Yeah. So so they found that yes, why not? Introduction of Italian pasta, or at least Greek pasta, whatever you call it, to the menu can be quite good. So it was quite successful. And yeah, so that's an applied research. And whatever research topic that you are going to generate in your proposal, as well as in your dissertation, you have to focus on getting an applied research example. Now, whether you are going to get an applied research example or not, because how the process goes is that it's getting, my area is getting smaller and smaller. It used to be here, now it is here. At least a yard smaller. Next time I have to go outside the class, I think. So you have to check this out during the break. During the break, not now.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. Now, so you know, in your assignment, you are doing your proposal, right, to submit to me. And the same proposal actually you can use to submit to the university as your assignment 1. So, basically, it can actually help you to reduce your workload. You know, I mean, what you are doing now is you are doing your assignment in advance, even before you got into the university. Right. So when you are doing this proposal in this class, I'll have a look at your work one by one, and I'll give you advice whether your topic is suitable enough for this course. And so that's why whenever you are going to think of a research topic, this is like a free assignment, okay? That means you have a free topic to choose. So when you are going to pick up the topic, please make sure that you are picking up a topic which is actually an applied research area. And then of course it is a topic that can help you to write 15,000 words. You know, like something like this. This is an example I give you. You can't write